The effects of climate change on atmospheric hazards. A tropical storm is a powerful low-pressure weather system that forms over tropical oceans near the equator, forming over water with a depth of around 50 meters and a water temperature of 27 degrees. Typically characterized by surface winds of 40 to 73 miles per hour, heavy rainfall and storm surge, tropical storms can cause coastal damage, flooding and landslides, resulting in possible danger to life and large-scale damage on the impacted region. According to the BBC, it is unclear whether climate change will increase or decrease the number of tropical storms, but climate models predict that their intensity may increase. The intensity of a tropical storm is affected by the increase of the ocean's surface temperatures, higher sea levels, and the increase of wind speeds. Warmer seas may expand the area where storms currently occur, moving further north and south of the equator, impacting other vulnerable communities. In addition, the rise of sea levels is likely to make tropical storms more damaging by increasing flooding and storm damage around the coast, particularly affecting low-lying coastal communities. HRCs have monitoring systems that can predict the path of tropical storms, however, cost inhibits these technologies in LICs. Places such as Bangladesh have early warning systems, which reduces the number of deaths significantly. LICs and HRCs plan for storms by building storm shelters and high sea walls along vulnerable areas of the coast. Governments and NGOs also advise people on what to do during storms, including creating evacuation routes and educating communities. This all helps to manage and reduce the increasing intensity of tropical storms on the impact of lives on the environment.
A tornado can be described as a violently rotating column of air that is in contact with the Earth's surface. They form when cool dry air collides with low-level moisture frequently, combined with a wind shear, which creates a rotating column of air that extends from the storm to the ground. It's often thought that the number of tornadoes is not increasing globally, but instead the intensity and clustering of the events are increasing over time. There have been many shifts in patterns in tornadoes, including the location of Tornado Alley. However, this cannot be directly linked to climate change due to the specific nature of conditions needed for formation. Although mitigation tactics can be put in place, such as warning systems and tornado-proof buildings, it may be hard to predict future changes in tornadoes due to them being geographically small events, and so difficult to simulate and analyse to predict patterns for future.
According to the World Health Organization, a drought is a prolonged dry period in the natural climate cycle that can occur anywhere in the world. We can monitor droughts from the ground by measuring river flow and soil moisture, or satellite technology can be used to view water levels in lakes and rivers, soil moisture, and vegetation. Climate change is having a large impact on the frequency of droughts, as weather is becoming increasingly unpredictable. In the UK, we have had 3 of the hottest summers on record in the last 5 years. This extreme heat, combined with low levels of precipitation, is causing drought periods, especially in the southeast of England, as it is the driest area in the country. This spring has been the driest spring for over a century, which shows how we are beginning to experience unprecedented extreme rainfall events. One way we can mitigate the effects of droughts is through planting trees. A large-scale example of this is the Great Green Wall in the Sahel region of Africa. It is a project which aims to plant vegetation through 11 African nations to slow desertification. Trees help to drive the water cycle, as through the process of evapotranspiration they transfer water into the atmosphere. Another way we can manage the effects of drought is conserving water where possible. This means installing low-flow taps and shower heads and capturing rainwater to water plants and flush toilets.